won't take it further than that. Ladies and gentlemen, this song was made famous by Mama Africa, Miriam Makeba. And we also know it as the click song. In my home language, isiXhosa, is the term for a traditional healer or diviner. This song tells us the story of the knock-knock beetle, uQongqothwayo, as the diviner of the road, igqirha lendlela. It is not uncommon for Black African cultures to employ the services of a traditional healer, maybe to help God along, or vice versa, I don't know. Research tells us that, and this research was conducted in 2012, that there are over 200,000 indigenous traditional healers compared to 25,000 Western-trained doctors in South Africa. And well over 80% of the Black African population visit them. Now, what is interesting for me is that central to the analysis of a traditional healer is a tendency to put blame on some or the other dark force as the cause of one's woes, giving scant regard to the individual to do anything to change their lives. How do I know this? Because I found myself at one point desperate and at the feet of a traditional healer, uGogo. I remember distinctly the smell of that space. It was small, it was dimly lit, and there were herbs hanging all around. There was silence. As I sat on the floor, crouched in anticipation of what the bones would reveal. But over the months that followed this revelation, I watched myself become paranoid and suspicious. A victim who blamed witchcraft when things didn't go according to plan. You see, what had happened to me is that instead of Gogo helping me, she had instilled fear in me. But what does this have to do with you and your life? That's the question you're asking, right? But let me ask you a question. Have you ever been to see a fortune teller? Ever had your palm read? Ever read the stars? Ever been to church? If you answered yes, and you have, to any one of these questions, then you too have done it. You have at one point or another in your life gone to a place or a person in search of answers. My visit to Gogo was about a young girl desperate for answers when life just wasn't going right. I don't know why I chose to do it this way, but I did. And then I realized that something needed to change about this equation. That I had to make a decision to say, Gogo, you can't have this power and this hold over me. And so, I started taking responsibility. I challenged what Gogo had revealed to me, and I claimed back my power. Responsibility.